There is a man who wants a pure wife, so he starts to attend church to find a woman. He meets a young lady who seems nice, so he takes her home. When they get there, he whips out his manhood and asks, "What's this?" She replies, "A cock." He thinks to himself that she is not pure enough. A couple of weeks later, he meets another young lady and soon takes her home. Again, he pulls out his manhood and asks the question. She replies, "A cock." He is pissed off because she seemed more pure than the first. A couple of weeks later, he meets a girl who seems really pure. She won't go home with him for a long time, but eventually he gets her to his house. He whips it out and asks, "What is this?" She giggles and says, "A pee-pee." He thinks to himself that he has finally found his woman. They get married, but after several months, every time she sees his member, she giggles and says, "That's your pee-pee." He finally breaks down and says, "Look, this is not a pee-pee. It is a cock." She laughs and says, "No, it's not. A cock is 10 inches long and black." New students at medical school were receiving their first anatomy class with a real dead human body. They all gathered around the surgery table with the body covered with a white sheet. The professor began the lecture by telling them, "In medicine, it is necessary to possess two important qualities as a doctor. The first is that you not be disgusted by anything involving the human body." To illustrate, he pulled back the sheet, stuck his finger in the anus of the corpse, withdrew it, and licked it. "Go ahead and do the same thing," he told his students. The students freaked out, hesitated for several minutes, but eventually took turns sticking a finger in the butt of the dead body and licking it. When everyone finished, the professor looked at them and said, "The second most important quality is observation." I stuck in my middle finger and licked my index finger. Now learn to pay attention. Joe, John, Peter, and Frank were approaching the tee on a 464-yard par 4 of a golf course they hadn't ever played before. As they stood on the tee, they saw the dead straight fairway was next to a road that ran down the right side of the entire length of the hole. The green was slightly to the left of the straightaway hole. The first three teed off then. Joe hit fourth and sliced a long drive toward the road. Joe's ball went over the fence, bounced 50 yards down the road, where it stuck in the tire rim held by the centrifugal force of the bus wheel, and later rolled out as the bus slowed and bounced and rolled back on the course, stopping just 10 yards short of the green. As they all stood in amazement, John asked, "How on earth did you do that?" Joe said, "You have to know the bus schedule.